Well, if you are one of the millions of Americans playing the lottery, tonight could be your lucky night.
The Powerball jackpot has hit a whopping $700 million. If you win and choose the all-cash option, you could bring home nearly $336 million before taxes. But the odds of claiming that grand prize aren't great. Just 1 in 292 million. So I guess my one ticket's probably.
Yeah, I got to buy a few more than one.
Let's bring in Dan Geltrude. He is a certified public accountant and founder of Geltrude and Company. Dan, thanks for being here. So let's say you do win that multi-million-dollar jackpot. What should you do?
Well, the first thing you got to remember is to protect that ticket. Why? Because that ticket is not registered to you. Who's ever holding the ticket, that's the winner. Ooh. So you want to make sure that you always hold on to that ticket. The next thing is, when you win, you're now a rich person. What do rich people do? They have CPAs and lawyers working for them, the best of the best. So that's what you want to do, because now you're a rich person. The other thing is, you don't want to tell anybody. This is one secret you want to keep. Stay anonymous. Make sure nobody knows it's you. And along those lines, don't start making any changes in your lifestyle. Then what you want to do is take out all your debts. Pay all your debts off with that money. Again, you're a rich person. The next thing is invest it conservatively. Why? Here's a fact. 70% of lottery winners go broke. Oh, you don't want to be part of that statistic.
That is
you want to be in the 30%.
That's so hard to imagine. But Dan, so that brings me to my next question, though, because obviously you have two choices here, right? You can take it in a lump sum, pay those taxes on it up front, or you can take the monthly or yearly payments, right? What is better when it comes to what to do with your money? Because are you allowed to put, if you take it in installments, are you allowed to put that nest egg somewhere where you can get an interest rate on it, or does the government keep it?
So here's what happens, as you said. You got two options. Take your cash or wait to get it over a 30-year period in annual payments. So lump sum versus annuity payment. So think about this. If you take that cash payment in a lump sum, $700 million, right? No. When you factor in taxes, and depending on which state you're in, you're going to end up with potentially a mere $200 million or less. As opposed to, if you take the annuity over 30 years, you will get the full $700 million gross. Of course, you got to pay tax on that annually, but you actually get the whole thing. If you take a lump sum before taxes, as you had there before, it's actually less than half. So if you're good with managing money, I say take the cash now. Why? If you need some help, then take the annuity over 30 years.
But just explain why you say take the cash now, because if
you're good with money, because you can invest it.
But you're still getting half the amount of money.
Right, but you invest it. Remember, what happens here is that when that money's being held, it's being invested, right? When you get that money, now you have the opportunity to invest and outperform the annuity. Okay. So it's you against the annuity. If you manage your money well, you could actually end up with more money after 30 years by taking the lump sum.
I guess with interest rates the way they are now, just buy bonds with it, right?
But given how many people actually go broke after winning the lottery, and I can understand why the caution might be to do the annuity instead. My parents always say that what you're buying is actually that moment of dreaming. And so I love how you're talking about it, Dan, because I feel like right now, like I'm actually thinking through like how I'm going to manage
all this money.
All these millions of dollars that I'm definitely not going to
answer.
But one question that I hear a lot is whether it's beneficial to enter a lottery pool with friends or coworkers, or just keep those tickets all to yourself.
For me, I want to keep that ticket to myself because I have it all planned out on what I'm going to do with that money. And listen, it's bad enough that I'm going to get less than $200 million here. I don't want to share that in a lump sum.
Very Very good point.
Oh, my goodness.
Very good
What
point.
fun it's been talking to you, Dan.
I mean, it's a dream, right? So we can create the
Enjoy the
parameters
dream.
as we wish. Dan Geltrude, thank you so much for your insight and your expertise. As soon as I win that lottery, I'll be coming to you for some updates. Thank you so much.
Thank you.